Hey guys, I'm back. Yesterday you said tomorrow, Nigel Gale. We're talking about L-theanine once again. This supplement, oh my goodness. I've got pages of notes here from my research on it. I started it about 5 days ago and I've been feeling pretty incredible. And what's great about this supplement right here, there's no overdosing on it. Period. It's an amino acid. It's an antioxidant as well. So there's no overdosing. You're kind of always safe with it. You kind of test. You can kind of be your own guinea pig and test the waters out and see what ratio works best for you. So what I want to talk about though, before I go on a tangent, is L-theanine with caffeine. Right. This combination right here will produce an effect that's similar to Adderall. But it's not Adderall, and it doesn't cost a lot of money, and it's not addictive, right? Because it doesn't cause a giant surge spike in your dopamine causing you to crash later. None of that doesn't happen here, right? So what L-theanine does is it actually puts your brain in the alpha wave state. And when you're in the alpha wave state, this is similar to when people are meditating. You know, they put those things on people's head, and they're meditating. They kind of testing out the brain waves, trying to see what's going on there. When you're meditating or when you're sleeping, your brain goes into an alpha wave state. So you're literally in an alpha state of mind. And in this state of mind, scientific studies have proven you learn quicker and you remember more of what you learned. But you got to be in that state of mind. L-theanine induces that state of mind, so you have it. When I say you have it, I mean if you take this on an empty stomach, you'll have it in like 30 to 40 minutes max. Now if you eat some food, which you can take it on an empty stomach or you can take it with food. It's your choice. You take it with food, might take a little longer, but it'll last longer, right? Because it'll be broken down. If you take it on an empty stomach, it'll probably only last about maybe 2 hours, right? So when you're in the state of mind though, you ever realize, like when you're getting a lot of stuff done, you ever look back and be like, wow, I don't even know where the time went. You were in what we call the flow, or you were in the zone. And when you're in that place where you lose time and you're super productive and you're getting stuff done, this is because your brain was in an alpha wave state. Guarantee it. Which means that you were in a present state. You were present. You were locked into that moment. There wasn't the past happening. The future wasn't happening either. You were in that moment. You were right there, right? So this will kill procrastination, because procrastination is you thinking about what you need to do. Procrastination is all in the mind. You already know what you have to do, right? Why aren't you doing it right now? Because you're thinking about it. Now, when you're in the now and you're really, truly locked into here, like right now I'm locked into right here. I'm trying my best to stay out of my mind and kind of just speak directly to you. When you're locked into the right here and the right now, that procrastination just goes away because you just do it as soon as it pops in your mind. You just do it. So it eliminates procrastination from even kind of being sprung up in your mind. Like it's not even created, because you're always in the action mode. You're always in action mode. You're not in thought mode. You're in action mode. We got to stay in action mode so we don't feel bad about stuff that we know we should have done later. We got to stay in action mode. So this will increase dopamine even more, because like I said in the last video, dopamine is the reward chemical in the brain. So when you're rewarded, when your brain's saying, what's your reward? Your reward is it makes you feel good. It gives you a certain sense of happiness, a sense of accomplishment. So if you eliminate the procrastination, you continue to get shit done, right? And you get more of that reward feeling, that reward chemical, that accomplishment, that happy feeling. You get more and more and more of it until it just turns into like a self-fulfilling prophecy, or a perpetuated thing where you just keep on reaping, what you're sowing. Video's a little longer than I wanted it to be, but Adderall, if you take Adderall, Try substituting L-theanine with caffeine. Now, really quick on the breakdown. 200 milligrams of L-theanine. These pills come in 100 milligrams each. The capsule's 100 milligrams each. So you take 2 pills with a cup of coffee, or 2 pills with a Red Bull, for instance, because they're close to the same. I think Red Bull's got a little bit more caffeine. So if you're a person that's kind of sensitive to caffeine, like I'm sensitive to caffeine because I'm naturally energetic. So, you know, it doesn't take too much caffeine to kind of really get me going, right? So if you're a person that's sensitive to caffeine, then I would steer towards maybe 2 of these L-theanine capsules and then 50 milligrams of caffeine, which would be like half a cup of coffee or half of a Red Bull, you know, half of a Monster, something like that. Now, what's great is you can increase the theanine to wherever you want. You can kind of play with the level. Some people, they need 400 milligrams of theanine and then 100 milligrams of caffeine. You know, kind of just play. Just remember the base, that 100 milligrams is kind of the base for a cup of coffee. That's kind of like the base. 100 milligrams is in a cup of coffee. It goes as high as 200, but just say safe bet, and you can look this up too. You know, 100 milligrams, 1 cup of coffee. The pills are easy because you can just, you know, count those out. They're 100 milligrams each in each capsule, right? So, 200 milligrams theanine, and 1 cup of coffee. Or if you're sensitive to coffee or caffeine, 200 milligrams theanine, 50 milligrams of the caffeine. So that'd be half a cup of coffee. That's what you want to get started with. If you want to play around with it a little more, you can increase the theanine. It's non-toxic. No animal has ever died in any scientific study when they tried to test the toxicity of it. Like I said in the last video, I believe no animal has ever died. So they increased it all the way up to 5,000 milligrams or 5 grams, and no animal ever died. So it's non-toxic too. So I got 2 more videos coming up, possibly 3 on theanine, so look out for them. Yesterday you said tomorrow. Right? Epic changes. Nigel Gale. Talk to you soon.